Greetings. I am at my first showing. I am super excited. I just pulled in. I just got here. I got here super early because I was working. And it's about 40 minutes away. So I had to leave work early, and then it's a little bit about a 40-minute drive here, and it's rush hour. So I thought I'd just leave early. I got here a little early, and I'm just waiting on my client, and then also I'm waiting on my friend Justin, because he's actually going to join me for this, just to kind of overlook it and help me out with anything I need help with, kind of like a little shadowing thing. Also because he needs to open the door for us. He needs to open the door. It's what's called a Supra lock on the door, and I guess you need a special app or something, and then it has like the code, and it'll unlock the key for you. So he's gonna be doing that for us. And due to traffic, he's gonna be a little bit late, so it wasn't that hard getting this time slot. But when I was getting this time slot, I noticed that every 15 minutes there was a showing for this house here, and also we had to move it. I wanted to move it to 5, just so my friend Justin could join us to do this, or else because I wouldn't be able to do it on my own. So Justin's awesome. Justin's my everything, and I am so excited. I'm just looking at the house. Let me show you how it looks. That's the house right there. Doesn't look like much at the moment, but on the inside it looks pretty cool. Maybe I'll get some footage. That boat is not a part of it, I don't believe. Actually, it might be. But maybe I'll get some footage on the inside for you guys. But yeah, I'm just so excited. I don't know what to say. I'm so excited. I thought I was gonna do a showing yesterday with this client, but it fell through for reasons. It's kind of funny actually. It was a little bit pricier house, and it was for a 3-bedroom. This is a 2-bedroom, and I don't know, it was crazy. I called the listing agent to figure out, if to approve a time slot. And this house also had a bunch of showings that day around that time, and I called the agent, and he asked for all these. He started asking these questions for information about my client that I wasn't prepared for. Credit score, pets, kids, wife, things like that, which made sense. I just wasn't prepared for it. So I after I got that information, I called him right back, and when I called him back, I was like, hey, I got the information you needed. It's this, and then he's like, okay, and what about their income? How much do they make? What's their income? And I was like, that just threw me off guard again for more information. And I just thought that was kind of odd, like their income, like damn, just all this just to see the house, like. And so I was like, he said, what about their income? I was like, their income, well, that's something I need to find out. I'm sorry, I'll have to give you a call back. He's like, yeah, get the information on their income, get their this, blah, blah, blah. He like blurted out all this other information that he wanted me to gather, and he just hung up. He like, gather the information, blah, 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 and he just hung up on me. I was like, what the heck, dude? What is this? This guy's crazy. And so I relayed it to my friend Justin, just to pass it by him, just to I pass everything by Justin right now at the moment, just so I can make sure everything's clear. I'm like acting appropriately and whatnot. And Justin and my friend, he said that it sounds like they have a prospective buyer. So he wants to, the agent is trying to feel out how serious my agent is, and so just so we're not wasting our time, I guess. And then Justin's like, welcome to the business. Some people are just rude, man. That guy was just, I mean, I guess it is what it is. Yeah, you have to be kind of cutthroat, but I just wasn't expecting that. And then so that fell through. But now, next day later, here we are. This agent was way more, friendly. I mean, not that we even spoke much. I just, booked the time and asked if I was okay. And yeah, that was it. And even when I wanted to change the time a little bit, slightly different, that was just a breeze, no questions asked. Boom, boom, boom. So yeah, I guess because it's crazy business, but you never know what you're gonna get. But here, I'm just waiting. I got a few more minutes to kill, so I thought I'd make a video for you guys. I'm actually gonna put this, what I'm recording now, I'm gonna put this in an update at the beginning of next week, because I kind of just put an update out. So I'll attach this to that. Maybe by that time I'll have the sale going, or maybe another sale. So that's it for now. Hello guys, another update. I am on my way right now to go do meet up with my boy Justin for one of his showings, just so I can kind of shadow him and just get some hands-on experience. I didn't get any more footage after that the last showing I did for my client, but it went really well. Again, Justin joined me there, and if it wasn't for him, I don't know what I would do, man. Not only just for that showing, just for everything, man. Because after that night when I showed that house, I was not prepared for what was to come after that. We had to gather all these documents. Well, rather, my client had to gather all these documents and get the offer set up to send it through, because he liked the place. He really liked it. And so there was a lot of, it was actually, honestly, it was kind of hectic, just trying to get the offer in as soon as possible that night. Staying up, I ended up staying up until like 1 a.m., waiting for him to get the documents, going back and forth with him, answering questions. And then, but the fact that I don't really know how to answer his questions, I was going back and forth with Justin, relaying every single question that I didn't know, to get the answer from Justin, and then to relay it back to my client. So it was a lot of going back and forth, and we were trying to, and everything was just on a clock. But because I wanted to get the offer in right away that night, just to solidify it. But man, and on top of that, for some reason that one night there was like no connection in my house, so no messages, text messages weren't being sent, calls weren't going through, and like it was just really frustrating, man. Like, I mean, just because it was my first time doing that, it was really frustrating. Like, I was not prepared for that. I smoked so much that night. Just the adrenaline of just waiting for responses, seeing what's gonna happen. And I was just twiddling my thumbs. Like, it's so weird, because like you're waiting around, for their client to get back to you on things, and you don't know what the outcome is. And I don't know, I was just like, as soon as when you get a text message, it's like the urgency is so high, so you're waiting around doing nothing for a little bit, and then all of a sudden you have to do something really fast when it comes along. And I don't know, it was just a lot of up and downs. So, but all in all, it was fine. It was a great experience. That's because now that we got all that situated and finding all of his documents, then now, like, his W-2s, his pictures of his licenses, and his proof of income and all this. Now we're that much further. So when the next showing, next offer, we'll have it prepared. So I'm happy about that. But I didn't know what to expect. But anyways, it turned out okay. And the offer, it turned out that we didn't even have to have it submitted that night. So it wasn't all entirely in vain, but it almost was. So the offer is going to be checked this Monday, so a couple days. So a little stress relief right there. But we'll see what happens. We're gonna, if it falls through, my client actually put in a really good offer. So I'm actually expecting it to maybe go through, honestly, and have him moved out as soon as possible. One shot for one showing. Hopefully it's a go. But the market right now, apparently it's a seller's market, so it's pretty crazy. It's hard to find a place right now. I mean, the available listings for his criteria are not very much. So we'll work with what we have, but hopefully maybe this one will just go through. I don't know. But yeah, fingers crossed. I guess that's it for now. I mean, this week was just crazy, just looking up listings and stuff, and all that work and setting up the offer and everything. So next week is just as busy as this, so you know, it's all good. If anything, it's a good thing that it was really busy. Yeah, other than that, that's my update for now, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Next week, I still haven't got my cards yet, unfortunately. Maybe there's probably, I think there's some delays going on. But I'm gonna get my cards hopefully by my next update next week. But for now, that's it, guys. Real estate, this is awesome. It's going so well. I'm really happy how it's going. I was expecting to not have any, you know, I was expecting to not have much activity going on for the first, you know, month at least, but the first week has been like awesome. So things are going really well, and next update hopefully even better. So that's it. Thank you very much for watching.